tonight. We're in the small room at the top, so if it gets a little noisy, apologies, can't do anything about that. It's quite small and snug. We're back playing War of the Roses from the Hail Caesar rulebook from Warlords, and we're going to play the Battle of Hexham. Hexham is it's a fairly even-sided matchup, I think. The Yorkers have a slight advantage. Now you're going to have to. We're proxying some of the troops. I've actually got the right Humphrey Neville here on the left. I'm playing Lancastrians. These are Beaufort's command in the middle, and then I've got Hungerford on the right, and then Jonathan over there has got a real mixed bag of Yorkers troops. Some of them are proxying because we just haven't got enough troops at the moment, or the right ones. And I only brought a couple of boxes along with me, so we're sort of kind of to make do and mend. So the scenario is basically, I think, 6 turns. Yeah, battle's 6 turns long, and basically it's a straight-up fight. So there's no real terrain. Apparently the Lancastrians have been surprised. So for the first turn, any moves I do, I blunder on any doubles that I roll with my orders. So that could be interesting. We'll see what happens. So we're going to say that Yorkers have first turn because they're the ones apparently against the Lancastrians with their pants down. So
are you happy with free measure?
Absolutely not. It's despicable. See what I'm up against, folks? Right. What are you going with?
Robert Wells' ward. Willoughby's ward.
Willoughby's ward.
2 moves forward.
Okie dokie. Oh, loving it. 5 he rolls, so he gets 12 inches. We are playing on a 6x4 table, which I think is what they suggest these scenarios should be played in. But we shall see how that works out. We've only got 6 turns, so look at that. This is why we hate the Yorkists, is removing trees, deforesting.
No ecological problem.
No, just I'll have a word with the council, I will. Yeah.
Oh, fail.
Come forward in the grand old style.
Yeah, probably get sent packing in the grand old
I hope so.
style as well.
That's the plan.
This lot, 2 moves.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh my lord, look at this. This unit of crossbow is not actually crossbow, it's just we didn't have enough longbowmen with us, so that's why. Oh, they're all moving forward too as well, are they? Oh, blimey.
Beg your pardon.
Oh, so it's a separate, sudden rush of blood, wasn't it?
Yep,
Okay.
this shot.
That one?
2 moves if I get it.
Oh, I don't know why I even doubted you.
And I'll fire now.
Right, if you must.
It all goes horribly wrong.
Where do you want to start?
And I'm not sure. To be honest, I've come forward to make a game of it.
Yeah, no, well.
Have I got the range there? It may be out of range.
And you're going to shoot a bit.
It might be 20 with the new.
If it's 20, we're cooking.
Longbows have 20. Crossbows are only 18. That's why I missed it. I clarified for you.
Thank you. Right, these guys will fire at them then.
So you're firing across. So you're going to get 6 dice because it's an arrow storm. And you're bidding at 5s because it's long range.
They would reduce the armor by 1, hitting on 5s.
And I'll just fire that end unit.
Okay.
Only 1 hit.
Okay.
And I'll reduce their thing by 1.
I'm a household, so I've saved it.
Okay.
No 6, was it?
This lot, the middle unit.
Next lot on, okay.
2 hits, including a 6.
So this time these fellas are normal longbowmen, so they're 5s. Oh, they take 2 hits, and they will need to do a test as well.
What they do is try to shoot these babies. They're still in 12.
These guys are going to fire that lot.
Okay. against these ones here.
Maybe I should fire at the longbow. They're household, I guess.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
This lot will fire at the longbows as well.
Okay.
2 more hits, including another 6.
Blimey. 2 more wounds as well. And 4 hits all in one go. Ouch.
I'm reducing my arrows by...
Good.
Yeah.
You're so cavalier with your arrows. Firing at my other...
3 hits, including a double 6.
3 hits. They're household, those ones. Now they all pass, but it is a test for them.
Okay.
Before you do that, with these rules,
This lot will fire at the red ones with the
Okay.
English flag.
Yeah.
Just 1 hit, no 6s.
That is a wound, even though they are household.
in these rules, you've only got to get shot at if you get 1 hit, even if it's...
And these archers will fire at... Is that the men of Cornwall there?
It is the men of Cornwall.
Fire at the Cornishmen.
The Cornish.
Yeah, 2 hits, including a 6.
Didn't save either, and it's another test for them.
7, that'll be fine, because he's got courage of 3+.
The yellows and reds will fire at the...
Against the household troops here.
Actually, they'll fire at the men of the Cornwall.
Oh,
Another 1 hit.
and another wound. You've had it in for my regular archers, that's for sure.
Fired. These archers will fire at your corn flag there, the red and white flag. 3 hits, including a 6.
Ouch.
But he got 3.
That is a regular household, but takes 2 wounds.
And last but not least, this lot will fire at the men of Devon.
Okey-dokey.
Another 4 hits.
Oh, just the 4.
Just 4.
Bloody hell.
No 6s though, mate.
This game's going to be over very quickly. Oh, I saved 2 of
Pretty
them,
good going.
considering they need 5, so that was not bad at all. Alright, so I've got a shit ton of break tests. So I'll start this one over here, so they need to do one of 6. Also, because I've got an impassable river behind me, it makes it very difficult to go anywhere.
I think you might be right at 6. I think you're disordered.
Yeah, I think I might be too. Ranging attack, hold your ground, disordered or retreat in good order. There is a ford there, so I could. That's the one place there is a ford.
Yep.
I could fall back that way. Do you know what I think I'm going to?
Okay.
Just because. Well, I'll tell you why in a minute. No, wrong one. That's not them.
Got some psycho kerns behind, or?
No, I've just got longbowmen for you to shoot at. I'll have to fall back like that. No, they're levies, and levies don't come automatically out of disorder. You have to dice for them, and it's a 4+.
Oh wow.
So it's quite tough.
That is quite tough.
These fellas here, they need a break.
Cornishmen.
A 4. That's not so good either. That's almost certainly going to be a fullback disorder, isn't it? Retreat disordered. So what do I just go straight up against the bank there, I guess? Like that. No, they're not actually levy, bizarrely.
Okay.
But
And I don't have to dice for it. Because heavy infantry doesn't dice to shoot. They dice to move, but they don't dice to
then I'll put the general in front. This unit here
10 dice would be good.
has to do a break test.
The black dragon.
I've got a heavy
7. I think the 7 is fine.
6 counters.
Yeah, hold your ground without penalty. And then the fellas over there that you also pin cushioned. That's an 8. They're fine too. So just 1 fell back disordered and 1 fell back voluntarily. Right. So I guess it's my turn. So I've got to be careful here because I can't dice. If I get a double, I blunder.
Is that your roll?
Yeah.
Which is the scenario rule for these ones. Right, let's move Neville. I think we're going to advance 1 move just to try and get away from the river bank.
Yeah.
Because I think possibly they should have gone in the river and been in trouble there, but... An 8, so that is one move.
That is one move.
Then over here, well, I think everything bar the disorder. We'll move these front two one move forward. A 9 is he is a 9, so that's one move. So they can't move. I'm going to bring them out to there, so it's probably 2 moves to bring them out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
5 is absolutely fine, so I can just plug the hole for the moment. Another Cornish unit. Right, then Hungerford's. I think they're just going to advance as a battalion, one move forward.
What I'd suggest is
They do. Okay, so they can't move, but everything else has come forward. Right, let's do some shooting now, shall we? Return my favour. Let's return the favour. This unit of longbows, they must now be within 12, mustn't they? Because you were 18 away.
Yeah, I think the only one that might not be will be the end one.
Right, okay. So they'll fire an arrow storm at you.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6 shots against whatever they are against me. Are they regular?
They are household.
Households, okie dokie. Needing 4s because it's regular range. Oh, that's rather tasty. Oh, and I'm a marksman, so I can get to re-roll that one.
Do the rerolls.
Oh, I missed anyway.
Shall we not do rerolls?
Okay, this turn. Yeah,
Sorry,
fair enough. No, it's
Special
fine.
archer units are marksmen.
Just marksman, yeah.
Right, so 5.
5 hits, including a 6, I'm afraid.
Save on a 4.
On a 4 if they're household.
Okay, so 1 dead and a break test.
Blimey, that's some odds, that is.
So what I'll do, I'll mark break test.
Maybe just put the dice beside them. Yeah.
Right.
These ones might as well fight the same target.
Yep.
Okay, guys, just thought I'd show you this. I opened fire with my heavy machine gun on the
Again, these are probably longer range because they've got to fire across, aren't they? So it's, well, whatever. It's only 2 hits anyway.
Neither saved though.
Well, something at least.
3.
Arrow storm down. Oh, I have. Oh, I wasn't. We weren't doing re-rolls, were we? So
We'll
no.
do it from next turn.
No, that's fine. Makes sense.
Apologies, I forgot.
These household, I guess we'll fire at those ones.
Yep.
Right, Steve, you try and get these guys out of the rubbish.
Oof.
4.
4 hits.
And they're normal archers, so they're 7.
5s, yeah.
3 dead and a break test.
And the break test. Just mark that down. And these archers might as well fight the same fellas, really.
There we go, and I'll try and move these.
Again, I suppose I have to fire forward, don't I, if they're the closest target. Yeah, probably have to fight those actually.
Yep, okay. They're household.
4s. Oh, these. Oh no, I haven't got re-rolls. So that's 2 hits, including a 6.
2 dead too.
Oh, nice.
And a break test.
So we do movement first.
These units here. I'll put this back here. They'll have to fire at probably at that unit there.
Is that a recall? Yeah.
The blue balls. The blue balls? The red balls.
Red balls, yeah.
That is 2 hits, but no 6 this time. Nice. By which I mean not. And then the other longbow unit, once it's household unit, probably have to fight the one straight in front of them, won't they?
Yeah.
6 will be 4.
one's got to be within
3 hits, including a 6.
Okay, so it's this lot, yeah?
Yeah.
They save on 5s. Got a break test.
With a break test.
is burned by spotting.
And then on to Neville's command, he might as well fire at the blue fellas in front of him.
Put the casualties back in.
We'll be
Right, so now we've done our 2 3.
probably object if I roll 8 dice, won't you?
I would. Might be worth measuring the range on the end ones as well, because we're a little bit further apart.
Oh, are we? Okay.
Yeah. You might still be within 12, or you might not.
Right, measure.
And you don't have to roll from that.
They're slightly out. They're slightly out. They're all slightly out, actually. Oh, yours were in, weren't they? Oh no, these were 18s, weren't they? Yeah. Alright, these will fire those, so it's going to be 5s.
So do you want me to the incendiary bullets?
Just the 1 hit.
These blueies. Yeah, one dead.
It's a free shooting.
Oh, so it's not a fail.
You're more likely to
The archers in the middle. Oops.
they've only got armour 2.
We'll have to fight your other unit of blue troops there. 5s.
And his armour will be reduced
1
to
6.
because of armour piercing.
Not saved in the break test.
Your range is 18 inches. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that is right.
You do a lot of damage.
And then final unit on the end ones will be 5s as well.
Like that one.
3 hits, but no 6.
They are household. 2 dead.
Oh, nice.
Right, so
I'll take that.
So a shed load of break tests.
Should load of break tests, yes indeed.
This lot here,
Yeah. Roll them bones.
10.
I think they know that's fine.
No, you're only hitting on.
This lot here,
Yeah.
3. No, that's not so good.
That will be no break. No, wrong one. Break if shaken, otherwise retreat disordered.
Oh yes, increase. Yeah.
that makes them 5.
That makes him 5.
Basically, only double 1s, I think. A broken.
Okay.
Unless you're shaken.
5 to 6.
Fair enough.
And lots of
So more break tests, but a bit more benign.
Exactly.
you could work me out.
This lot,
Yeah.
I've got you. You got those.
6.
That's the. I think that's the choice one. Hold your ground disordered or retreat in good order.
It's going to be 5. We're going to attempt to
I think we might retreat disordered.
We're shooting currently
Retreat in good order.
Sorry.
Yeah. You can retreat disordered. I don't mind.
Yeah.
And then the other fellas there.
each 6 is worth
3.
Oh, well, that's a retreat disordered. We know that one. Have my disorder because that's coming off.
And then last but not least,
Fellas on the end.
9. They love it.
They love it. They're absolutely fine.
In
So
the
that's
words of Mark Stevenson, they love it.
They love it. That's the end of turn 1.
Right. Reasonably
I kind of feel like I got a little bit on the better of the shooting there, but then I was at closer range.
Yeah. So I think this lot are going to have to inch forward so they get within close range.
Yeah.
It's only going to be a couple of inches.
Yeah. All right.
So ordering this whole battalion to move forward just a little bit.
Fair enough. A blunder.
Blunder. We're doing Commander-in-Chief rerolls. Commander-in-Chief.
If he's in range.
Well, I'd have to re-roll at a 7, if you know what I mean, because I'm losing 1 because I'm over 12.
Yeah, exactly. Well, roll if you want to.
An 8, so it's...
So it's failed, so the blunder happens.
Okay. Alright.
I think that's how it works.
Yep, okay. Although, yeah, I think it's...
What does it?
I think it's just a fail now.
Okay, just a fail, but it does mean he's now failed as well, which means they can't move.
Yeah.
Because he's their commander, isn't he?
They're suppressed, but he can only.
And then you've only got the fellas on the left, on your left.
Yep.
Right, now I'm going to shoot this.
So, they don't need to move, I don't think.
No, I think we're pretty much on 12, aren't
Yeah,
we?
we're just on 12. Okay, so I'll do some firing.
Alright.
So these guys against. So we'll do marksman re-rolls then.
Oh yeah, we're back on that again. Okay.
So these guys firing at them.
Okay.
Do any other movement that we haven't already activated.
So 6 dice hitting on 4s.
So 3. They're household, so they don't get the reroll.
No, they don't get the reroll. They've saved nothing, so 3 casualties puts them up to 5 like that. Oof.
Does everything shake on a 6?
It's a break. Yes, it is. Yeah. So that's a break test for them, isn't it?
So this lot firing at them.
Yeah.
So these are a straight archer unit. So do you re-roll all misses?
No, just 1 miss.
Just 1 miss. So 5 hits and a break test.
Did I crow that I'd had a good round of shooting? Now you just kick him in the teeth, aren't you?
For the moment.
That's 4 casualties.
Yeah.
That is the first they've suffered, but geez. And that is a test for them as well.
So the disordered lot, I don't think are going to fire. They'd fire at long range, but it'd be
6s basically.
So we're just going to stay still and move that.
Yeah.
And then this lot are going to fire.
Alright, okay.
Well, they get 3 moves.
They get 3 moves, yeah. Before we do that though, we have to rally suppress.
So they are a specialist bow unit.
Okay.
So fire at
Now
them.
only going to use one
My
because it's high strength.
household
5 hits. Specialist bow unit. Fire
Yeah.
at that one in front.
Okay. Are they long range, aren't they? Because 5s, yeah.
1 reroll. 4 hits.
Oh, ouch. 5s for them. 4 kills, ouch. So they're shaken. And some. So they're actually 2 over.
Okay.
So I'll just mark 2 over so I know. And I'll put the shake on them. Ouch. Alright.
And then these guys firing at them, they're household, so they don't get the
No.
reroll. Move that down to 1.
They're 5s, weren't
Yeah,
it?
so 2 hits, including a break test.
Save them both, but the brake test to come. Alright, let's start with the brake test. I've got a shed load of them. So them on the end, 4.
Tasty,
That's retire shaken, retire disordered, isn't it?
Just slowly now moving up so things moving.
I mean, it's nice when it's somebody else.
I can't remember with these rules. Do you take a break test if you get shaken without 6?
No.
So once they get into a position to
Yeah. Oh, sorry. In the first edition, units shake. Test when a unit is shaken by ranged attacks.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they get one anyway because they're 2 over, and you threw a 6 at them.
Oh, right.
So they're all -2 because they're 2 over.
Right, we failed our.
They rolled an 8.
Down to a 6.
We just failed an activation.
No, I think that's a choice one. Hold your ground, disordered or retreat in good order.
Well, I think they're going to be scared out, aren't they?
Shaken, yeah.
Because they do not want to be sitting in that front line any longer than they have to. Also, if they're not shaken, if they're not disordered, they can take an order and hopefully rally something off them. So I put that marker back to 6, which is their max, and they're there. That one's okay. Moving over. This one here, is this unit here, needs to do a test. A 9, so they're fine. One in the middle. Rolls a 7, they're okay. Then it's the 2 on the end.
Blue and yellow flag.
Blue and yellow. 7, I think they're fine. And then one on the end. A 5. That's probably an option one again, isn't it?
Hold ground, disorder or retreat in good order.
Well, since we're in short range, I think I might actually. They're going to retreat. Again, on the same principle that at least I can try and rally off then. because they're on 5 casualties. Ouch, that was a bit nasty. Alright, so that is your turn 2 done. My turn 2. Alright, I'm going to bring this unit out to here. I'm going to try and do 2 moves. Double 1, I think we'll take that as 2 moves. So I'll take it from the middle of the unit. Oh, blimey, that was a bit further than I meant to plan to go. No mind. Thing is, you don't want to get within 6 inches of the enemy to fire your arrow storm, because if you do, you can only get 3 shots. But yeah, I mean, no buts at all. That's all you have. Yeah,
I'd forgotten that.
yeah. These 2 will advance 1 move.
Shuffle a bit.
Brings them up to there.
In the words of Mark Stevenson.
Exactly. The wise Buddha of Farnborough wargaming.
You have to go to the balloon zone height, and let you go around.
And then Hungerford will rally off a casualty on them. She does as well. So they're back to 4. So that's that command. Into the middle with Somerset. So they're in foot, aren't they? So I really wanna... I'm going to try and I'm going to swing them 1 move or half a move, basically to form a line like that. Yeah.
Have I got enough? I've got 2. How was that one? No, your team. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough.
Yes, it is. Oh, his armour's reduced by 5.
And Somerset, oh no, he's going
I don't know
to
what the number was in there, so I just rolled.
order these ones forward.
So we're down from 4 to 3 now.
Roll again, Steve.
Okay, now.
To there.
Every 3 is 4.
And he's going to try and rally off 1 off them. 9. Oh, he is a 9, so that's fine.
Falling back.
So they're down to 2 again.
Suppress.
That's all of Beaufort done, and then out here in Neville, I think these will just advance to join up with these fellas to join the front line. Oh, hang on, we're at long range, aren't we?
Yeah.
See those on the hill.
So everything's going to move if you wanted to get rid of
So I'm going to get 1 move, I think, there. I'm basically going to move. I can't really do a battalion order there, can I? Because they'd move together, they could, couldn't they? I don't really want that. I'm going to bring them up 6 inches. 1 move. So that's an 8, which is fine. And then this one is just going to join the same line. 8, they're fine. Keep the front line. Oops.
Well, these Yanks are really powerful, aren't
And then Neville is going to join this unit. 8. And they will no longer be shaken. But still on 5 casualties.
And when does the anti-air? So if you collide,
they? Do act straight away for it, I suppose, yeah.
I think so.
Alright, that's me done for movements. Let's do some killing, shall we?
Okay.
This unit,
They go back.
probably have to fight that one there, I think. It's going to be a force to hit. Oh my goodness, look at that roll. 1 hit. Gee whiz.
In the game I played,
What a waste of a load of arrows that was.
Not so.
Is that...
Almost too powerful, do you think? The fact that you shoot for 3.
Cheap for free.
Cheap for 3?
Cheap for free.
Does seem a bit.
Doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't seem much, does it?
it is quite amazing.
They'll have to fight them.
Yeah.
It's going to be 6s, going to be 4s again.
Yep.
They'd be trained to do that.
3 hits, including a 6.
2 saves, 1 dead, and a break test.
Yeah.
That's very rhythmic. Well done.
Yeah, won't happen again.
What's the 7 plus? It's got 3, but then
These fellas here.
what does that mean?
That would be
How far are those? That is a foot.
firefight.
So I think I've got 3 units all firing that one. I think because that's the closest unit.
In the same way this guy has to.
I think you're probably right. Let's have a look.
So I could return 5 if I roll well.
That's 13.
If your shot's
14.
near enough, you can shoot
I think they're going to be slightly more than the foot because they're at an angle.
Because it's anywhere on yours. So when do I hit any of yours?
Most support troops, the
From middle of mine.
Yeah, middle of yours to there.
That foot? I don't know. Okay.
I think it's just over.
Just beyond?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I'll
think
take
they're
that.
all right.
Yeah. That's fine.
Do you want me to measure these? I think these guys
I
are
think
fine.
they're pretty much in. So they'll fire there. That's going to be 5 then. 2.
1 dead.
Both 6s though.
Oh, break test, yeah.
So 1 arrow left, and the
this guy,
Are they 3 leopards on that flag?
I think it's a royal flag, that one.
Yeah,
7.
the royal leopards.
Royal leopards. They'll fight those.
Yeah.
They'll be 4s then.
Yeah.
4 hits.
Then this one,
None saved.
single dice because it's less than half.
And then the other fellas, these are
There'll be 4s as well, won't it?
yeah, and they're
They household. Yeah, that doesn't make it. Yeah, there.
they're marksmen.
Are they?
They are, yeah.
Okay.
4 plus on the
3 hits.
So 1 over. So I'm shaking at 1 over.
Okie dokie.
Could I borrow a shaker?
Of course you may.
1. Just show them 1 over.
No problem. So that's down to 1 arrow left on them. It really is whittling down who has got how many arrows and things left. I can see that the thing about breaking up the line makes a big difference, doesn't it? Because suddenly you can start getting 2 and 1, and they'll fire at them, which is going to be 4s. That's 4 hits, including a 6 on those fellas, I'm afraid.
2 saves, so 2 dead, and a break test.
And the arrows right, the archers right in front of them, who are archers, longbowmen. So I get a re-roll there. It's 5 hits there, I'm afraid.
No saves. So it's 1 over. I'm shaking them 1 over.
Okay.
Please, a shaken marker.
Of course you may.
Thank you.
I'm always pleased to give you a shaken.
I'm sure.
And the fellas on the end, they'll fire.
Yep.
They're just a regular household. So just 3 hits, but no 6s this time.
1 household, so but 2 dead.
Wow. Okay. Bit of testing, sir.
So this one at -1.
Yep. That's definitely gone. Even with a double 1, that was gone.
Okay.
That was a bit of luck.
Oh, you've got 2 in there.
1 at -1.
Down to 2.
I think they're gone too.
I better check that. That's an awful break.
I think the
Break of shaken, yeah.
yeah.
Right. So that will allow me to do some more swapping out.
Wow. Wow. That's a first. You rolling that lousy on break tests. I'm impressed.
I don't think I probably need to do it. And then these chaps,
That's just a straight test, is it, or is a?
of course, because it's a straight test, they did fine. They rolled
Yeah.
9.
And one on the end.
One on
I
there.
think there's a red dice in front of that one in the front. Is that?
Yeah, that's just casualties.
Oh, is it just casualties?
It's the yellow dots.
Ah, yellow dots. No, you're fine then.
All right.
So now it's turn 3, sir.
Okay.
Well, that was an interesting. So I broke 2 of your regiments. And you're almost out of arrows in quite a few places. So
Just do a pre-measuring.
this is where it gets tricky when you get a bit exposed.
In terms of sideways moves,
Yes.
is it still 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, if you've got the household ones, the household with men at arms, as one of your units has that, isn't it? They are drilled, so they can go through troops without any loss, any hassle. I don't think it matters in terms of moving around. But
No. So if I wanted to move these guys in front of these guys, they just can't they?
if they're the drilled ones, then they can.
Yes.
If they're not, they have to do that business where you roll the dice and see whether they manage to get through a disorder.
Or I can move them back behind.
Yeah, you could.
Let's move them back behind. I'll roll.
I mean, you could just head them that way through the gap, because as long as there's a gap for them to go through.
Alright, we'll go that way then.
Yeah.
Fair point.
10. Here's the
Here's the
CNC.
CNC, roll
What's
it.
the initiative distance?
It's only 6 inches in this.
I'll go like that.
Yeah, makes sense. Bring up the fresher units.
Yeah. Forward.
They're going to go forward, okay.
Bit. So they're level with them.
Right.
No, failed. That's it. Minus failed.
Yeah.
And then
Come back and have another
I think these, I have to do them as separate rolls, won't I?
You will. Yeah.
So these guys are going to drop back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they longbow unit only? And mixed?
Their household.
They're all household, okay. Oh yeah, you've just replaced the others.
Yes. Drop back a little like that, so they can be like that. And these guys are going to drop back into the gap. Yep.
8 is one move, that's fine. Ooh, we've got them on the run, boys.
And because I'm still going, he's going to try and rally one off this
Yep.
lot who haven't moved.
Fair enough. Loving it.
It's not going so well for me. He's routed 2 of my units. We're still here, but I'm under pressure.
Dun 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 dun. Sorry, that came out.
You can do that on your blog.
All right.
That little sound effect music.
Would you have to pay David Bowie?
Probably, yeah. You probably get a what's it thing on it.
I think it'd pay you in sympathy.
I'd be amazed if they could actually tell that's what it was to me.
So I'll just do
We
it.
certainly are. Yeah.
Okay. Rally one off there.
Okie dokie. Or a blunder. And you can't re-roll it, but it's a CNC thing anyway, so an officer thing, so it doesn't matter.
Right. Shooting.
If you must.
I must. I feel the need.
You feel the need for arrows.
Okay, now I think what's going to happen here is
Within a foot of household. So 3 hits. Including a
sixes?
break. Yeah.
so it's
2.
going to end up just being a firefight.
They are household, so that passes them all, but it will be a test.
These chaps, these are special archers.
Longbow unit, okay, so you get 1 re-roll.
3 hits.
It's 1 casualty.
First casualty they take.
It is, yeah.
Oh, they came through.
They came through from behind because you
And then this lot,
shot the other ones away.
again, they're a special. So 4 hits, including a 6.
4 hits. That's household, I think. Yeah. Oh, didn't do them much good. 3 casualties.
And I'm afraid a break test as well.
He's not afraid at all, viewers. He's not at all.
Okay, and then measuring. I don't really want to fire at them again. So they're a foot. And they are the nearest targets.
They are.
I don't really want to fire at them.
We don't have to fire.
I could save my arrows, but I'm within a foot. So it's
Okay.
worth it. 3 hits.
Oh, 1 more casualty, so they're just off being shaken.
It's easy to get quite shaken.
It is. You get shaken up very quickly in this.
Right. these chaps firing at them. Household, so it's 5, so I'm at long range. 2.
That is a regular archer unit, so that's 2 casualties on them. Didn't get a 6, did you?
Within a foot, so regular archer unit at them.
Yeah.
3, including a 6.
2 casualties. And a dice.
Household. Central my unit. I think I'm outside.
Yeah, I think you are too.
So they'll fire at 5s.
You fell back a bit too far.
Yes, right.
One hit on that one, was it?
Yeah.
It's not saved.
I think these guys will be over a foot.
Definitely will.
So they're going to, in fact, they will fire.
Ooh, 2 hits.
2 hits.
I'm a household. But I still take 2 casualties there. That was not good saving, and it's a break test for them as well. Alright. Is that all your arrows?
Yes.
Start with them then. A 9, so they'll be fine. Well, fine, they've got 4 casualties. These ones? A 5, that's a full battle. It's a choice there, isn't it?
It might be a choice, I can't remember. Yeah, it is. Hold your ground, disorder, or retreat.
One figure, one more figure.
How many arrows have you got left there? Not many. 1. And I've got 1 too. Do you know what? I'm going to stay there disordered. Then it's them over there. Next ones.
So I do a refire.
A 9, so they're fine. And then the ones on the end. 10, so they're fine as well.
Roll 10 dice again, do I?
Roll all 10.
Alright.
6s.
5s and 6s.
So my turn 3 then.
Have I got enough? Not really, no.
1, 2, 3.
We've got them on the run, lads.
Got them on the run, boys. So what do we do here? What are we going to do here? I feel I want to try and push things, but I feel
You're going to have to
also...
move forward if you want to be at short range.
Yeah. Okay, these 2 are going to advance 1 move.
Alright.
So they do. Obviously he can't because he's disordered. And then he is going to lead that unit forward, I think.
I'm going to have to change because I changed the turn code. So I should be at
We'll just do...
4.
If we get 3, we'll just finish up there. Do as many as we can. Oh, 3.
So you've done 3 moves. I don't know what to do with these. I think I should
Just bring them up in support.
I can't really see
I mean, they're a bit knackered, but
Try and do a move through the
they're there.
I can't do a skirmish with it, can't I?
To Somerset in the middle here. Unbelievable, this unit hasn't taken any casualties at all yet. I'm going to just do...
If you can see it, go for it.
That one hasn't taken any casualties. No, it hasn't taken any casualties either.
The little dice are the bow dice.
Yeah.
The medium-sized dice are the casualty dice.
Right, then we come back to them. I'm going to do the other flank first.
These are the snails.
It makes all the difference. So this will advance...
That's fine.
That'll be good.
What about the artillery is the last thing to shoot, isn't it?
Do you want to shoot back?
2 moves.
You can't.
No, vehicles can't fire.
Oh,
That's
not even with a 7.
1 move.
They're not allowed to.
Neville is going to try and rally off.
Nearest point there.
No, he's going to order these forward first.
Oh, dang nabbits.
Well, I can't really see anything else, can I? Yeah.
And bring them up behind here. 8 is 1 move.
They can do a 6-inch move.
And he's going to rally off the front line. Yep.
You were doing the ash?
Well, no, that's basically the airship.
Right.
They're down to 4 now. If I can find the 4, that is. There we go.
Start with moving the freebies. Yeah.
Let's move that. Put it there. So he's with that unit. Right, on to Somerset in the middle.
The question was, did I do a skip split S and try and catch them?
Advance 2 moves with these 2.
2 moves with those 2.
Actually, no, they'll move to just outside of 6. How about that? Probably no, come to about there. That's what
Is that 2 moves or 1 move? I'll roll your dice.
Actually, they'll just do 1 move. They could have charged in it in that one, couldn't they? Never mind.
Next turn, they'll be there next turn.
Yeah. And then this unit over here.
Trying to turn around at speed 1.
We've got 1 arrow left. They're going to try and come up to about here. Which will probably be 2 moves. A 10 is a failure. How here's my CNC, so I'm going to re-roll that. An 11 is still a failure. Luckily, he's not the one that is unpopular. So that's my moves done.
Moves, yep.
Firing. Loosing, shall we say? Who knows? Right. These fellas will fire at them.
Yep.
So it is 4s to hit.
Yes.
That is 4 hits. All 5s.
1 save, so 3 dead, so 2 over.
Okie dokie. And then I guess this one will have to fire at that one.
Yeah, I think so, they're marginally closer.
So that is 4s. And I do get a re-roll because that's the archers. So 3 hits.
1 save, 2 dead.
Then the disordered fella's back here. They're still on the foot, so they might as well fire.
That's 5s then.
Yeah. That is 2 hits, including a 6.
2 dead.
Nice.
And a break test.
So we've got some good news. Look, we managed to get
Take the disorder off that now since they've finished. These fellas here, have they got a shot at anything?
heavily armoured.
It's a long range shot of those. I think they'll fire it.
Okay.
It's their last arrow, but they are 5s. They do have a re-roll. 1 6, that's all they got.
Saved, but
A
break test.
shit ton of 1s. And then the fellas in the middle. These ones here hiding behind the tree. I think they'll fight the same ones.
These closer.
Oh, that's true. Yes, they probably. Yeah, they're definitely closer. I was closer blind there. Sorry.
That's all right.
These did fire, but didn't have damage.
So they'll be 4s, then, won't they? 3 hits, including a 6.
We've got to now do the rest of the American moves, but that's it.
2 dead. And the break test. What's going on?
I don't know. And then these fellas will also have to fight. Oh, I don't know, are they closer there?
Yeah, they might be actually. I think they are actually.
So that is
It's not an
10.
illusion. Yeah, they're closer.
Yeah, they are. That is 3 hits, including a 6.
1 dead. And a break test.
Now I'm going to spot.
What's going on?
I have no idea. Spike. Then firing at them. Then firing at them, 4s. That's 4 hits, sir.
No save.
Ouch.
So 1 over. I'll borrow a shaken.
I'm going to dice for these really.
That's that. And then that one I'll have to fire at them, I think.
They are. Well, before, that's
Well, look at that. 5 ones.
it's a 12-inch stick.
Still killed a man with it though. Oh my lord.
So what I'll do
Got
is
1 arrow left. And then the fellas at the end,
I need to try and move these.
just beyond the foot there.
Fives.
5 then. Oops.
If I move those
I was.
Those ones. No, they're not. 1, 2, 3 hits.
One dead and a break test.
now these.
Break test tasting.
Great-tastic. All yours, sir. See what you can do.
Okay, starting at this end. Starting with them.
Yep. What's that?
That's double one.
Oh, for goodness sake, you've done. How many times have you done that tonight?
Right. Okay.
It's not your night for break tests,
This
is it?
one's at -1.
Okay.
8 down to a 7.
That'll
Fine.
be one or the other, won't it? To retire disordered or.
I think 7 is even a.
Oh, is it? 7 is fine.
It might be retired and shaken.
No, hold your ground with that penalty. You're right, but you are still shaking.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
afraid. Sorry about that.
No, don't worry. So I'll put that to 6 and leave
Yep.
shaken. These guys,
They're
fine.
loving it.
These guys, 7, 5. These guys, 3.
Are they shaken by any means? So I think that's just a retreat disordered.
This unit moved into the wood in a bit of position where they can.
Because it's a break if shaken, I think that one. Otherwise retreat disordered. It's fine.
And then lastly, these guys at -2.
The rest of the alien
8.
Down to a 6.
Yep.
Probably retreats as well, I should imagine. Hold your ground disordered or retreat in good order.
Yeah, let's see, retreat then.
Yeah, I think you're probably wise there.
Okay.
So that is the. Do you have a pause? That's the end of turn 3.
So I'd have to give a shaken unit an order. wouldn't
You would. You can give a shaken order. Yeah, you can.
Right, I'll give them an order.
Yep.
Drop back. Which they do.
No.
I'm an 8, so.
Yep, that's absolutely fine.
10. No worries.
Can you move it?
We need to get her back.
Giving these guys an order. Across to there.
Do you want to bring
No,
your
they
record?
failed.
Move them forward and leave.
I'll do a CNC reroll.
Okay.
I'd have to reroll it to 7.
Yeah, it would.
And he's blundered.
Blundered it, so they fail.
So 3.
3.
3.
Charge the enemy.
I don't think it is.
I think it's move left or right. I think something like that, isn't it?
You can.
Might get what I wanted anyway. He said optimistic.
3. Drift to the left. Makes 1 full move to the left quarter.
Exactly what I wanted.
I thought you might.
Yeah, top corner.
At least that does mean you're.
That command has stopped doing a commander-in-chief rerolls and it does 1 move.
Probably kick myself in the teeth here, but I think.
I mean, if it's like that for me, then it can be like that for you as well.
Yeah.
And do you want to say, well, for this game, then we won't do the
Your move.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We'll play it like
12-inch
that.
limit?
I don't know what the. Yeah, we won't play the 12-inch limit one, but we'll do the.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure because you can see it either way, can't you? Really on that, I'm not entirely sure.
And then move this lot forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do.
6 plus.
Sorry.
So that's going to work.
All I need to do is just move them forward like that, really.
To join the line.
You're shooting on 5s and 6s. 3, that's enough for 1 hit.
Do a return.
You can
He's within 3 of them, he's within 3 of them, and he's within 3 of them. So.
Okay.
Right, and this lot of
Reprobates over here.
comedians, reprobates,
French bus. Yeah, it does.
So they're disordered, so they can't do
they
it.
went back last turn. This, your fire.
In my fire, so they at the end of the turn the disorder will come off. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Drop this lot back.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Then try and rally one off here.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 and 6.
She do indeed.
What's firing at?
I'm returning fire to them.
Okay, you've got armour piercing, so his arm
Okay.
goes.
Alright. Have you got any arrows left?
Anything on 5 and 6.
I do. Not many.
I'm just going to say I haven't got many either, so I'm sure you haven't.
Was that 4 hits?
And I'm still within a foot.
Okay.
They're going to fire.
Okay.
That is their
The
last.
last one, firing against my regular longbowman. 3.
Yes, 3, including a 6.
So it's 2 casualties, so they are shaken.
Allow me.
Oh, well, thank you. And 1 over. 1 over.
So this lot are outside. It's not worth it. So they'll save their last arrow.
Okay. Because it would be a 6 to hit.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
No.
These guys have only got 1 left, but
Probably
they
have to fire at those,
Oh, yeah,
shouldn't
of
they?
course, yes. Even these.
Or even those.
So you're 11 there.
Armour 2.
About 10.5 there. So I'll have to fire at them.
Okie dokie. So it's going to be 4s.
4.
Just the 4.
And a break test.
Just the 1 casualty, but it is a break test.
Oh, we haven't rounded this for us yet.
These guys will have to fire at them. I don't really want to, but there is a will. Specialist archer unit. So 4 more.
Same unit, was
Yeah.
it?
I didn't really want to fire at them again.
Another casualty.
And then these guys there. Last arrow. So 3, including a
On these ones here, was it?
including a 6.
It's 1 casualty. Bizarrely, that is their first casualty.
But are you going to come out or are you going to stay in cover?
Roll to move.
Fire at them. So these guys will fire at them. Only the 1 hit.
So do not save.
It was a 6 as well, I'm afraid.
I think there's a risk to my general there because he's with that unit.
So what do I need to do to try and hit him?
I will need to look it up.
Ridiculous.
It's something like that because it's an arrow.
So try or just roll
2 dice, yeah.
5. So
I'm pretty sure that is not going to make any difference, but I will look it up anyway while we're carrying on, just for the future. And that's it, is it? That's all you're shooting.
yeah.
So pretty much everything is out of arrows now.
Yeah.
Just a few that are left from the.
4 break test.
Just the 4. All right, let's start with this one then.
Now we roll double 1.
A 4. That will be retreat disordered, won't it?
We'll let you do it. Go on, it's only half effect anyway.
It's only half of
We can live with that.
So, 14, he doesn't have to activate that. They can fire retreat disordered or just choice.
I'm imagining it's retreat disordered, but
Yeah, you are quite right.
You've got to do a test.
it was low enough that I assumed it would be. This fella here,
So that is our activation.
another retreat disordered.
So what's priority?
And that one's actually in fairly good nick, that one, isn't it?
I don't think they're going to make this.
Does break the line up.
Oh shit. Yeah, it does. And this fella here,
He's within range.
because he'll probably stay exactly where he is, won't he? Yeah, of course he did. And those fellas, those comedians over there, goes to a 4, which will be a fullback.
Fullback disorder.
Yeah.
Alright, this is Ian.
Hello, hello, hello. He'll fall back through.
Well, you can move them so you're in range next time.
He'll see that.
So my turn 4. So they've still got some arrows.
Want to do first?
Yes.
They've still got some arrows.
Right, okay.
These fellas haven't. And these guys haven't.
Excuse me.
Penny 262 against.
And then we need to move these up.
All right. Let's start with.
Describes it goes very well.
What's your state of play? Are we 5 casualties and
But they got shot at.
no casualties on that one? Is that?
No, it's 2.
Oh, 2. Oh, okay, cool.
I'd like to say it was arrows, but no, it's casualties.
So we're just in range there. Just in range for stranded. So I'm going to bring these up alongside. They do. Just to put them in regular range as well. Might as well use up their arrows before any kind of fisticuffs go on. And
I'll give you a game of Lucas sometime. I'll dig out the rules.
no, really, I've never played it. I've seen it.
It's quite good.
Yeah,
So I'm going to.
I'm going to charge those in. They need 2 moves,
All right.
which they get.
I'm going to fire on that.
Off again.
Yeah, we're done.
And then he will rally off one of them. She does as well. So they're no longer shaken. Over into Somerset. I'm going to bring them up to support. If they do.
Which they do. Yeah, fair enough.
They might as well support since they haven't got any arrows left. And these fellas here. Move up with 2 moves. Which they do as well. It's unbelievable. These have got full 3 arrows because you shot them away right at the beginning and they haven't managed to get back into it again.
Back, yeah. Okay.
So they might as well move forward. So that's them. Then these fellas here. These are just going to move up to support because they're on 4 casualties, so I can't really risk them. Are they regular bowmen?
Yes.
But they have still got arrows, haven't they?
They do.
Alright, I'm just going to move them up to there.
To here.
Yeah. So there's. Well, I want to move up to supporting
So
them.
you've got to get them within 3 of them.
9 is 1 move. So I don't know whether that'll get them far enough. Let's see. Well, that's 1 move.
You could do a CNC re-roll.
I could.
You might want to do a.
Oh, I am in 3 though.
Oh, are you within 3? Okay.
Yeah,
fair
so they
enough.
are in 3. So I think they'll probably
You don't need to do it.
stay as they are. He can't do anything with those because they're disordered. So he's just going to move forward. And then over here.
Aliens.
So, a little bit worse for wear, haven't I? Have they haven't got any arrows, have they?
No.
And they're regular doodahs. So that's 2 moves. I'm going to charge them in with them coming with them. Support. They do. So we're going to charge home.
That's actually just one.
Something to fly into. It's the aliens are withdrawing now. Well, actually they've come forward, but
He will rally off.
they can't reach this lane. And I think the Americans are stronger
11 for that.
in terms of
He'll rally off one of them.
So I think eventually we're going to
8 is exactly what they needed. Down to a 4. Right. I think that's it. So you've got no defensive fire there.
No.
But you will have one there, I think.
No, they haven't got.
Oh, they haven't got either. Okay. Ow. Did I move over here? Yeah, I did, didn't I? So we're just up to shooting then.
So do the shooting first.
The longbow will fire at. The household will fire at those 2, 4, 6. My last arrow. Storm.
Any shooting?
Be. Did we say it was a foot? We did, didn't we?
Yes.
So it's 4. Wow, 1 hit. What a waste of arrows that was.
Which I've saved.
Which you saved, of course you did. The ones next door, yeah. The one next door will fire at the ones with the flag, which will be 4s. They are longbow units, so they get a reroll. Which gives me 4 hits, including a 6.
All saved. Break test.
And then these fellas will fire, the Cornish fellas will fire
These guys.
and those that looks like that's beyond a foot.
I'll measure it. I think you're right.
Yeah, looks like it, doesn't it? Alright, so 5 for them. Oh, blimey. They get a reroll as well. No. So 5 hits, including a 6. They're making up for lost time.
Three dead. So I'm 1 over.
And a break test as well for them.
Yep.
That's melee, that's melee. They can't fire because they've moved forward. They haven't got any arrows. So I'll take that off. I'll take them off. They might as well fire long range at them.
Okay.
Should be 5s.
Yeah, definitely.
They're regular archers, so 2 hits, including a 6.
Both saved. Break test.
Right. Do your break test because that may affect supports.
Oh yeah. Yes, we do that immediately.
We do, yeah. So then 8, you'll be fine with that.
These guys at -1.
You happy with that?
6.
That'll be the either or. Pull back disordered or retreat in good order.
Yeah. Or stay.
Stay disordered or retire.
I think we'll retire then.
Right, so they've been
Disordered.
Right, these can open fire on those, can't
Oh no, retire disordered. You retire, you don't.
You're just testing.
Sorry, I'm testing myself to be absolutely honest, mate. Yeah, I've said it about 4 times and got it wrong every
They are
time.
shaken, to be fair.
That's good.
And these guys are on break test.
They're loving it.
Right. So which combat do you want to do first?
Yeah, let's start out on the flank.
I need to remember the hand-to-hand factors.
7 die. Regular archers have 5.
Yep.
Household have 7. And then supports are 3. Basically. So these fellas, they're regular archers, aren't they?
Yes.
So you get 5 dice hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Plus you get 3 hitting on 4s.
So I can roll them all together.
Might as well. And then I get 7 hitting on 3s and 3 hitting on 4s.
And can we join leaders in, even if we wanted to?
Only in their turn, I believe. Alright, yeah, so these are, I'm hitting on 3s. Wow, that's pretty lousy. That's 4 hits. Plus the rest of them, well, they all go in. So 7 hits.
I've got 5.
5.
That's normal saving throw.
Normal saving rolls, so you're saving at 5s and I'm at 4s. 3 saved.
3 dead.
I saved 3. So I win by 1?
Yeah, win by 1. So I pushed me up to 6, so I'm
now
shaken. So I take a break test.
-1 because you lost by 1.
Yeah. 8 down to 7.
Probably be just hang around us.
Yeah, I think I hang around with that. I'm sure I hang around with that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Give ground in good order together with support.
Alright, fair enough.
And I will follow up. Unsurprisingly.
Cover and him.
Now, one thing we've been doing, which I think we checked last time, but the supports can follow up with the boys that win.
Okay.
Because they are in melee, effectively.
And we're allowed. All right. Okay.
Same as the supports falling back.
Yep.
So
Okay.
that's next round. And then over here, same again.
So how many dice does the household get?
They get 7. So you get 7 dice there, I get 7 dice. I'm hitting on 3s, you're hitting on 4s, then you've got those 3 supporting you. Who will be hitting on 4s.
3 dice from them and
3 dice from them as well, yeah. I get 3 from there.
okay.
Just 3 there.
So I'll roll all mine together because they're at the same factors.
4, 5. 5 hits. That's all I get.
Yeah.
Not so good.
Come on, boys.
Oh, I've got supports here as well. Another one, so 6 hits on you.
8.
Just the 8, okay?
I'll put 6 to save.
Yeah.
What did they say about
4s. Lost 3.
Lost 3.
Oh, so I'm shaken. So it's a draw.
So I think you have to take.
I have to take a break test because I'm shaken.
Yeah.
4 is not good.
You don't get any minuses though, do you?
No, no minus because it's even.
Yeah.
But it's whether you die shaken. Die shaken.
Die shaken, pig dog, retreat disorder. Oh no, break of shaken.
Otherwise, give ground together with. So he breaks and they fall back disordered.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't work out quite how planned.
And still be buoyant.
Still, it's my first unit down, I suppose.
Yeah, he's done pretty well up to now.
And these fall back.
Do they? Are they?
They're disordered, yeah. Oop. You didn't do excess, did you? So I was bang on, so nothing goes on to my supports. Oop. I'm saying to myself, I must get some little bits of blue tack and put these on so that because every time I knock them,
They fall out.
they fall out, and then I have to. I was playing a game in the cabin the other day, and I had to actually go back and look at the footage to see what they were supposed to be on, because I'd knocked them all to pieces. All right, so that's one down. Oh well. I mean it's. Nip and tuck, really, isn't it? That was the end of my turn 4. That's your turn 5. Yeah, you're probably better off doing that.
Except I failed.
Except you failed.
Try a Commander-in-Chief reroll.
Yeah. Also, did we say we were going to? Oh, we said we were going to play it beyond 12 anyway.
So I've done it on the CNC.
On the reroll. All right. Yeah. So you get the 3 dice that you would have got from him anyway, and there's no risk of him being killed. Or the 2 dice. You get 3 dice rather than 2.
But because I've used my Commander-in-Chief reroll, I can't use it here.
Well, we weren't sure. We said we would allow it, didn't we?
Alright, okay.
We weren't really sure whether you can or can't.
No. And these guys could move through them and charge them, couldn't they?
Yeah, if you're not, you're drilled, aren't you?
Yes.
So you wouldn't even have to do you might have to do a disorder test for the ones they went through, but your boys, because they're drilled, would be fine. They go straight through. So it looks like.
What would I disorder them on, a 6 or something?
Something like that. Yeah, don't worry. They're not going to go anywhere, are they? So it doesn't really matter.
So it's 2 moves to get these guys to use.
Okay.
And can I roll for the supports at the same time going with them?
No, they would have to be separate because they can't because they're ahead of the boys.
Okay.
They can't.
Alright, so they'll 2 moves for this lot.
Yeah.
Yep, done
She
it.
gets it, so they come streaming through. I presume that's again guys with the men at arms, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, that's why they're drilled. Yeah.
And he's with them.
Is he? Okay.
And then these guys,
They're trying to move up
yeah, both of them
to support. Okay.
both get one move. So I think that's going to be enough.
Probably
Yeah,
is. Looks like
that's
it.
to there.
Yeah.
I've done it to the millimetre.
Yeah, you've blinking done it. You've done it.
No, sorry. What I meant was I've not over pushed them. If you know what I mean. I've kept it, right on the
button.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So these guys can still do something if I can turn them.
Yes.
Well, they could even go and support, I suppose.
Yeah, they could. Yeah.
Let's do that then.
They move up to support. Oh dear. I may have just pulled defeat out of the jaws of victory
I
here.
don't know. In the centre, yeah, but
The flanks are looking a bit wobbly for you, aren't
flanks
they?
are looking a bit dicey.
All right. What's old? What's his face over here doing?
Right. Going to rally off one from here, which I failed to do.
Okay. Hurrah! Any shooting, sir? Anybody got any arrows left anywhere?
Amazingly, they have.
Right.
I'm not gonna.
Not really anything to. Well, you could fire long range.
I could. I suppose we are on turn 5. Aren't we?
We are.
We're winning. Well, we have won, I think, in terms of casualties.
All right. Yeah. Maybe we will then.
No, I wasn't trying to persuade you,
No,
honestly.
you took me into it, Dom. I wasn't going to. Can I fire and support?
So although we might
Oh no, no, you can't. No, you can't. You can only do one thing or the other. So no, good thing, good check. You knew that all the time, didn't you? That's why you.
I honestly didn't.
No, I mean that's why you weren't sure about firing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Subconsciously.
subconsciously. Right, which combat do you want to do
Let's
first?
do we'll do the happy one.
I'm
first.
sure you'll want to do the happy one. Now they get, because that's your household with men at arms.
Psycho boy.
And it's Psycho Boy. What's his fighting value?
3.
So you get 3 dice for him.
Yep.
They are steady and stubborn.
Yeah, reroll failed morale save.
Right. Is it just the one
Each time.
each time? Okay.
Only once during any part of the turn. You can reroll 1. So if you do 3 hits on me,
You can only do one of them. Yeah, that makes sense. So you get 7 dice for them, plus your leader is 10 dice.
yeah.
Plus you get 3 from the supports there, 3 from the supports there, and 3 from the supports there. Holy Jesus. Okay. Am I within 3? Please. Not quite. I don't think. No. Annoying. So yeah, you've got 10 dice hitting on 3 and 9 dice hitting on 4s.
Right. 10 dice then.
You gave me a slight chance there.
And the leader's weird ability,
What was that?
I think I can re-roll any combat misses.
Oh, is that him?
Yes,
Oh,
he's the psycho.
he's your
Yeah.
axe before his thing. So yes, you can re-roll any misses
Right.
for the combat he's.
And then these guys on 4s.
Yeah. Now they can't re-roll.
So that is 10.
Just 10. Okay.
After all those dice, only 10.
So I hit you with 7 plus 3. So I'm on 10 dice, hitting on 4s. That wasn't too bad. 7. So now saves. I'm saving on 4s with 10 saves.
What do these say?
4s as well. Yeah, 4s. Yeah, the armour doesn't get any better.
No, it doesn't.
Goodness, only failed with 2. I'll take that.
Okay, failed with 1.
Stubborn doesn't read. So you won by 1.
Yeah.
I'm actually shaken. So I'm doing a break test.
-1.
-1, yeah. I rolled an 8, which goes to a 7. That'll be... don't know.
Give ground in good order together with support.
Okay, that's a result. I'll take that. So they'll fall back to there.
Presumably I can follow up.
You can indeed.
I think we will. Well, I think we'll have to. And the supports will go as well.
Yeah. Wow.
It is because there are
Well, I kind of dodged the bullet with the first round, but I'm not sure it's going to continue. Right.
Oh, he's been covered and gets +1.
Wow.
Okay.
Less happy combat.
The less happy one over here. Okay. And
So you're hitting on 3s, I'm hitting on 5s because I'm shaken.
yes,
You get -1 for being shaken, you do.
you do. Yes. But those ones are now in support as well, aren't they?
Yes.
So you'll get
6 dice of
6 dice at 4s, and then
5 dice.
5 dice at 5s.
Yeah.
And I get 7 and 3. So I'm 7 hitting on 3s. You've got 5 hitting on 4. Well, you've got a whole lot on there of different, aren't they?
Nothing from them.
4 there,
2.
and then 3 with supports. All 3. So 7 hits on you, mate.
Ouch. Only 2 on you.
Is that all?
Yep.
Saved 1, lost 1.
5 dead. Ouch.
5 dead.
5 dead. So they all go into the supports, don't they?
They will do, yeah.
I split them equally, don't I?
You do.
3 on them, and then 2 on them.
So they're now shaken as well. And it will be a break test at -4.
Yeah. -4 for them.
Just wait, because when they
8 to a 4, that's gone, isn't it? Because that becomes a 4, and we know shake. If they're shaken on a 4, they're
Quick
gone.
look, I'm sure you're right.
Yeah.
Break if shaken.
So does that mean the supports go as well? Those supports, because they're shaken, aren't they?
Back at the end.
Oh, sorry, yeah, sure. It was a good fun game. Right, see you soon.
I know the other ones fall back disordered, that's for sure.
Yeah, it says give ground.
Right, wow.
Break if shaken, otherwise give ground together with supports or disorder. We'll have to look it up. I think the supports do the same thing, don't they?
Yeah, I think they do too. So I think they will disperse because they start the test shaken.
It says if a fighting unit breaks, then the supporting unit does not automatically break. Each must take a break test
Right.
and abide by the result.
Right. So
Yeah. So they've got to take a break test.
well,
and
they're abiding by the result from the original combat, aren't they? But it's that one I'm thinking because that one's shaken.
yeah, but they've got to. It says if the main one breaks,
Right.
all supports have got to do
Okay.
their own break test.
All right.
So I'll do them first.
Do them
at
first.
-1.
Yeah, all right. Becomes 7, which will be retired disordered, fullback disordered, I think. Oh, you've got disorders over there by plenty. And in some ways it doesn't make any difference because I can follow up anyway with the infantry.
And then these guys 9.
That'll be fine.
Yeah.
They'll probably be absolutely fine.
So we look it up.
As a pursuit, I'm going to hit them.
we've gone to
Can you go that way?
I can go 2. Oh, whether I'm allowed to go that way, I might be able to go to those.
Yeah, you might have to go after them, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
not going to probably makes much difference.
Where was I there? It's whether I have to go forward or whether I can go in a arc.
I think you have to go forward. We'll have a look. If you make a sweeping advance, you disorder on a 4, 5 or 6. You can make up to 2 moves in your front quarter.
Do my supports go with them? Do you know what? I'm gonna tick them because I think I've got more chance of killing them, and if I do, it breaks your command.
Sorry, it's a single move.
Oh, it's a single move?
Yeah, it's only a single move.
Oh, it's cavalry, isn't it?
Yeah.
So in that case, I'll have to hit these, yeah.
Okay. And then you disorder on 4, 5 or 6.
Just trying to break your command more than anything else.
Roll the dice.
Oh, I don't know, I trust your one. Oh, lovely.
See, there you are. Nothing to worry about.
So we fight that now, don't we? Because it's... Yeah, I think so. It's like a sweeping advance with cavalry, I think.
I'm sure you're right, but I will have a look. Yeah. Yeah, you work it out immediately.
Yeah, that's what I thought was the case.
Yep. So we just do that one straight.
Straight up fight. So you get... Is that a regular... That's a household,
Yes.
is it? So you get 7 dice. I get 7 dice, but I am hitting on 3s and I'm hitting on 4s.
3. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have to put them away myself, because even I don't know where they are.
5. 5, yeah.
Okay. Saving on 4s.
I saved all of them.
2 dead. So I'm not shaken, but I've got 2 dead. Break test. 5 down to 3.
They're definitely gone.
Do you deduct the...
Yeah, it's the excess casualties, isn't it? Because I killed you 3 to 0.
Yes. Yep, that's fine.
It's -3 off your dice.
Yep.
So and I can't advance again,
No.
but then I don't need to anyway because I've broken your command there.
Yep. Okay.
So it's now my turn 5.
Yeah, that was still the...
That was still part of your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Well, that changed it a bit. So, Somerset. Somerset. What's he going to do? He's only got 3 units left, hasn't he? Because these are dead. So I think he's going to have to throw himself into the combat.
Okay.
Even with a shaken unit, he's going to have to. So that's him. Actually, no, I'll come back to him. I'll come back to him because he's a CNC. I might need to use his reroll. Over here. The only trouble is they're out of command.
Yeah, they are. They're totally out of command.
Because they've got so far ahead of themselves.
You've even got troops over here.
Yeah. That was...
Which are also out of command.
Yeah,
So do you need to bring your commander forward?
I will need to bring my commander forward, yeah. But what I want to
You can't move and then give an order. You can only
No.
give an order from where he is, so that'll have to wait a turn, won't it?
yeah. Well, unless I do beyond the 12 thing.
Yeah. So,
It'd be basically 2 options, wouldn't it? Well, I'm going to start here anyway.
yeah, that's the safer bet.
I'm going to use these fellas. I'm going to get them to charge those. They'll need 2 moves.
Can you get them through there?
There's a gap there, so that it says if more than half the unit can get through, then they're fine. I will do 2 moves. They get 1 move, because he's an 8.
So I guess you've got to move.
I've got to go the reroll.
Oh, we're going to do the reroll.
I am. Double 1.
Okay.
So they join that, they fight in there. If nothing else, it knocks out one of your supports from the combat, that's all I'm thinking. I am on 5 casualties though, so it's not in a great state. But I think I've got to do it. So that's that. This unit, I think we'll just advance 1 move to support that. 8 is all it gets.
I don't know if it's only been in there. I'm just guessing at this stage.
And then the General. Do I order them or just... If I fail, he can't move, can I? So he might as well just move forward. So that he's now in command radius of them for next turn, for turn 6. And we hope that Somerset can hold on. Right, on this flank, what have we got here? Bit of a mess. So what's the status of your troops over there?
5-2 shaken.
5-2 shaken. Well, not much better. So these could do an initiative move just to turn around, because that's their closest enemy.
I'm not sure about that. Initiative moves, you can only move forwards and backwards. And
can't you turn towards the enemy?
I don't think you can on an initiative move.
Alright. I rolled a dice, they did it. I could have charged in actually on that, but I think I'll just use their arrows. They've got some arrows, so they might as well use them. And they're not the best anyway, those fellas. They're longbow unit. Over here, right, we're going for it. That's 2 moves there. They're going to do. They're going to charge into contact with them, with those in support, and the general will join them. All right.
Okay.
7.
How'd you get on? Well,
It's only 1 move. All right. Well, let's move forward 1 move then.
and we had 3 prisoners each. 3 hours.
So this unit back here, they'll just push up behind.
Whoever had it, and they got 3 and we got 3.
I suppose technically, yeah. Alright, that's all my... Oh, and he'll... And Somerset will join that melee.
Okay.
That is factors in. Shooting. I've got a little bit of shooting left. These fellas here will fire their last arrows. I suppose I have to fire at them. 6 shots hitting on a 4. 3 hits on them. No 6, unfortunately.
2 dead.
Now, interesting, I can't find anything in the rules about shooting people in the rear or the flank. There doesn't seem to be any bonus to it.
2 things I was looking at, and I
Yeah.
think these guys, even if you shake them, can still support.
Can they?
Yeah, they can't move to support if they're shaken, but if they're already supporting.
So in which case I was better to have charged in, wasn't I? I didn't choose to, so... Alright, unless I managed to do something with those 6s, that's 4 hits on them, including 6s.
1 dead.
Is that all? Mine. But it is a break test for them, which is something.
Yeah.
I might as well fire the arrows of
Hang their household.
so it's 4.
Yes, so I can't remember what the last one was. I rolled.
I didn't see, so I don't know. Sorry, I can't tell you.
Alright, it probably doesn't make much difference anyway, because they can still support if they're shaken.
Yeah.
So, alright, I can't remember.
I honestly didn't see, so I don't know.
I saw 2 5s and a 6.
Unless you want to just dice that one again.
Alright. That was the one I rolled. Anyway, doesn't make any difference. I don't think it's going to make any difference. I think probably the battle is yours, but
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
They might as well fire on lose their last arrows on you.
yeah, okay. These are shaken. I've just fired the marker.
Yeah, no worries. That'll be 3 hits, including a test on them. So use the last arrows.
Not saved anything. So it's a break test at -3, which I'll do.
So it's a 4, that's gone then.
Ranged attacks.
I think if you're shaken.
Oh yeah, it's probably breaking.
Thank you.
Oh, actually, maybe you're right.
No, it's retreat disordered.
Oh, well, I'll just retreat off the table. So that...
Just on the edge.
Well, the command's gone anyway, mate. You're taking your chances there. These need a break test because they took a 6. 5. That might be interesting.
I can always fit in a couple of trolls. Put a couple of them as well.
Hold your ground disordered or retreat in good order.
Now, if you're disordered, can you support?
Yeah, it said I can't move to support.
Oh, okay.
It said anything can support. So,
Alright. And was one of those? No, I didn't manage to do a 6 on any of those. Alright, so it's on to the melees. Alright, let's do some combat. So I'm going to start with this one because I've got more chance here. So you're putting them in to support them, not them. So I get 7 dice, you get 7 dice. I get 3 for support. So I'm 7 at 3.
I might move him out of the way because his flag's broken, but he's staying in the
Alright.
in the melee.
Oh dear. I'm going to glue with me, sorry.
That's all right. Every time I move him back, he just falls over.
That's 6 hits. Plus 3. 8 hits.
Okay, 2.
Sable 1, lost 1.
3 dead. So I lost by 2.
You lost by 2. So you're 5. But you will be. I'm disordered. I'm shaken as a result of that, but I still won the combat.
So I don't think you have to take a break.
I don't because I won. Yeah. Okay. Over here, this is a bit messier. So you get 7 plus your leader is 10 dice, hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
You then get another 3, hitting on 4s. Oh, it does make a difference because that hits on 5s.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it does make a difference.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll roll them all separately.
All separately. I get my 7 for the middle fellas, plus my hero 3.
And his ability goes into the next round, doesn't it? So roll the misses.
Was that every time, wasn't it?
Yes.
I think. Yeah. So
Jungle Fighters set, the Gladiator set, which is
So
then
this 3 on 4s,
yeah.
a different version of the Jungle
2,
Fighters.
and this lot on 5.
Oh my lordy, you really got it in for them this time, haven't you? That's a lot of hits. Right, I'll fight back with my centre ones first. So I get 10 hitting on 5s though because I'm disordered and I lost. Oh, actually no, I suppose, does he add that in? I suppose he's joined them so he takes their factor.
Yes.
3, yeah, just 3 from him. And I've got 3 from them, well hitting on 4s. Another 1. And I've got 3 from them, also hitting on 4s. Oh, 3 1s. I got 4 on you. How many? 13. Oh my god. 6, 7.
1 dead.
That's 3 dead. And then another 4, 5, 6. 6 dead in total. So I lost by 5.
Yeah.
There's also a threat to the generals.
Okay.
So, tally by.
So that goes up to 2.
And then go back and highlight them again.
So how do we work out
So
the generals?
it's basically a 12
Yeah.
minus whatever your fighting factor is. So you had a factor of 3, I've
Yes.
got a factor of 3, so it goes down to 9 or more on 2 dice.
And it's the same even though I did more hits. Wow.
Yeah, it's brutal. So is this, you're trying to kill me now?
Right.
No.
Oh yeah.
Can I kill you?
I got 4 of those.
No. So I lost by 5. 5? Yes, by 5.
I've been doing
So I'll do a break test at minus 5.
yeah, no,
They are gone. unsurprisingly.
The biggest surprise of the century.
The excess 5 casualties will go onto the extra troops.
Yeah, you've got to split them. Yeah.
So
So one will they'll shake, won't they?
they will definitely shake. So that will be. I'll put 2 on there,
Yeah.
which puts them to 6, and 3 on there, which puts them to 4. He automatically joins another unit. There's no risk to him because that was the risk in the melee. So yeah, you can do a sweeping advance with the unit if you wish.
Okay, and then we refight it straight away.
We do indeed.
They're the same as each other, but they're different. But the boss has got 4 white.
Which one do you want to try and go for?
I suppose I go for them.
Yeah, probably the easier target. So you push them in. You have to join like that. I'll move over a bit as well because you have to go in the front.
Okay.
Shaken there. So we fight that immediately.
Yeah.
They're probably out, but they will be in.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I only get five dice this time. I've got no supports and I'm hitting on 5s. You get your 10 dice hitting on 3s, plus your 3 hitting on 5s.
Yeah. I think these guys are in.
Are they?
Yeah.
Can they hit the front? It's like a long way to the front rank.
But yeah, they're within 3 of the back rank.
I think it has to be the front.
Does it have to be the
Yeah,
front
because they're
rank?
actually fighting.
Oh, right.
I think.
They have to be anywhere of the unit. Give me a quick look.
Yeah, check it. 2 hits on you. Something at least. Count it.
All right, go on then. The first lot.
Hitting on 3s. You can get to re-roll those. God, he's powerful, isn't he?
9.
Just the 9 hits.
And then
Okay.
this lot on 5s. 11.
11 hits and them hitting on
4s. 2. 13. How many did you do? 3, was it?
2.
Watching this, everyone would think that all battles going my way, but it's not. Dom's broken.
So I've saved 2. I tried my best, mate. So I lost. That was 4, 5, 6. So 6 casualties.
I lost 2. So you lost by 4. So I've moved mine up already.
So I'm -6
Yeah.
on the roll. These gone as well. Unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
So that's half of his command, but it's not completely, not more than half. So he's holding on just, and you can't advance forward. So that is the end of turn 5. Do you want to call it there?
Yes, we call it.
I mean, I fancy my chances more than yours, if I'm honest, don't you?
Yeah. I would probably fancy your chances more than mine.
Only because I've got.
I think it's going your way.
I don't know, because that command over there is still just about clinging on, isn't it? And mine is pretty knackered.
Yours is pretty knackered, and
I don't know, actually.
that's relatively even. I think slight edge in your favour.
Slight edge there, but it
not
could go
much,
either
yeah.
way.
13 casualties.
It's whether I can get those fellas back
15,
into your rear. Whether or
13
not.
plays 15 and 1 round of arrows to go.
Oh, you've still got some arrows.
Yeah.
And I've had to turn these to help
Yeah.
here, so I don't know.
I think it's edging your way.
Edging, but yeah.
Yeah, and you've obviously broken down there.
That command's obviously gone, and it's
Yeah.
whether they can get back into this melee quickly enough to help to stop
So it'd be
Somerset.
my go next turn.
It's your go
Mine
next
is
turn.
6. 2 moves and I could probably hit those, I
You
suppose.
should kill Somerset's command, shouldn't
Yeah. Hmm.
you? Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's going your way.
Actually, you know
but-
what? Somerset's broken. I've just realised he's got
Okay.
3
All right.
because that was part of his command. So
Yeah.
he's broken as well.
I'd say probably a winning draw for you. I think it's going your way,
Yeah.
but it's reasonably close.
Yes, it is very close. Actually, it's closer than I realised.
Yeah, actually,
actually,
it's really close. All right, we'll call it.
we'll call it. Oh no, I'll take your first thing. Yeah. Given the fact that the Lancasters were supposed to lose this battle, I think we'll take the history. Thank you.